everybody. I wanted to talk a little bit today about the Left Joycon repair thingy, disconnect issue, and all that nonsense. But anyway, I got mine back from Nintendo, and I just wanted to tell you a little bit about this process. So if you have a Nintendo Switch and you don't know what I'm talking about, and you haven't heard, and you don't have this problem, then you're one of the lucky ones. And if this is all new to you, then you are lucky, and you don't have to worry about any of what I'm saying, and go on and keep playing Zelda, and that's about it. But for the few of us who had to go through this, I'll tell you what it was like. You would be playing Zelda, because what else would you be playing on your Switch? And all of a sudden it would seem like, you know, one of the controls or one of the buttons would stick. If you were running left, you would just continue running left for the next 10 seconds. You'd run right off a cliff. I mean, it's killed me 100 times. In battle, you'd keep circling around a guy. It would make you crouch too. And then it would become unresponsive for about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then it would come back. And you could continue playing, and sometimes it would happen in succession, these little 10-second, 15-second bursts of this, and then it wouldn't stop. Maybe it wouldn't happen for, I don't know, maybe another hour or so. But it was pretty annoying. And I went through all the troubleshooting steps that they prescribed, and I really found them kind of hokey. And they were things like, don't have your Switch around any other Wi-Fi devices. Well, I mean, come on, who's gonna clear my room? What's the sense of having this thing if I gotta play with it in a vacuum space? So then it was like, don't have it around an aquarium, and just ridiculous crap. And so I went for the things that kind of made sense, like make sure it's fully charged. I disconnected it, you know, dispaired it from the system, and then repaired it again, and it was of no luck to me whatsoever. So, of course, you know, I bought mine at Toys R Us probably the week, that Sunday after it came out, and of course, I mean, I'm the only person that I know that this has happened to out of all my friends that have bought them, so I guess I'm the lucky one there. So, I got kind of fed up with it, and I called Nintendo, and if you don't know, the Nintendo customer service number has not changed in probably 30 years. It is 1-800-255-3700, just like I put up there somewhere, behind me somewhere. Call them and have them work it out with you, because I am so super impressed by the turnaround time and how quickly they got this back to me. So let me tell you a little bit about the time frame in which this brief repair happened. So on Monday the 17th, April 17th, I called the customer service line, went through some registration stuff. He did some things over the phone. Boom, they're going to need to repair it. And he emails me the UPS. I think it was a 2-day shipping. A 2-day shipping tag they sent me. He emails me that. And on Tuesday, 4/18, I drop it off at UPS and send it on its way. Now, I get an email from Nintendo on Wednesday, 4/19, saying they got the package and they are going to commence repair. Could take an upwards of 2 weeks. Okay. Alright, whatever. I mean, I don't play Zelda for a while. I got a billion other games to play. So out of the blue on Thursday, I get another email from Nintendo saying, hey, repairs have been made. This thing's coming back to you overnight shipping. Which was, okay, wow. When I got the confirmation email of the overnight with the tracking number on Friday, 4/21, the package was already sitting on my front door. So I did not have my Joy-Con in possession for 1, 2, 3 days out of this whole process. And I think that's hella good service by Nintendo, which obviously they're going to want to put their best foot forward with this and get these taken care of. And Personally, I don't think that I got a repaired unit. I think they just took my old one and went somewhere or repaired it or did whatever they got to do, and I think they shipped me a brand new one. When it came back to me, it was just in the little plastic sleeve with the little fold over and the sticky seal on it, which is how they come right out of the box. So I was like, you know, right off the bat, that just set me. I was like thinking, man, that looks like a new one. And not that I care one bit about this, but when I popped it on my Switch, it said paired, or whatever it says when you put a new one on. And so I think that if it was my old one, even if you had to pop the battery open and drain it, I think it still would have been paired to my Switch. But when I popped this one on, it did say paired, or whatever that message is. So, I mean, I think they turned around and sent me a new one, which is pretty awesome of them. I didn't want to go to the stores because if you go to a store, folks, and you want to just trade in a controller on a new system, they're going to want the whole system. And I didn't want to go through and have to transfer all my Zelda stuff. And I don't even know how to transfer stuff off the Switch because you can't keep saved games on the external drive. They have to be saved on the internal drive on it. So I didn't feel like going through all that. So I just went through Nintendo, and I'm highly, highly impressed with their service. I hope they don't flag this and take my content and take my advertiser dollars because I mentioned them and put some of their graphics in the background. But it's highly likely that they'll want all the revenue of the 20 people that are going to watch this video. But either way, in the past they did fix my Wii for me when I first got it. The graphics card went in it and it was getting real funky, and they repaired it and had it back to me pretty quick. So and this, I can't complain. 3 days back in my possession. Thank you, Nintendo. Thanks for handling this problem. Anybody out there, if you've gone through this and had Nintendo repair it for you, or, you know, I know there's, you know, you can crack it open and, oh, you can fix it yourself. Okay, yeah, right. I paid $350 for it. Nintendo's going to fix it for me. So if you have anything to add to it, I'm very impressed with Nintendo on this. So thank you, Nintendo, for repairing my Switch. Thank you for Zelda. And if anybody else has any similar things to this, just put it down in the comments or don't, or whatever. All right, everybody.